Okay, the cell service doesn't work, so I can't watch my YouTube. Decided to record a bit of footage here. It's beautiful northeast countryside. I'm in the state of Maine right now. The leaves are quite beautiful. I'm sure the show would be a little better if we hadn't had so much wind here recently. That way blew off a lot of the maple trees, and the red ones that are usually mixed in aren't as prevalent, but still pretty cool. Started my my journey, my long drive to New Mexico, and yeah, a little clip here. May or may not use it. So what's this sign say? We're going on the number 9. Bangor, 48 miles. I was down this road before. For any people visiting from anywhere else, oh yeah, here's a neat little. Pulled into that restaurant to get gas, and there was even for a Canadian here, we still got. Well, the government took a bunch of our guns away, but there was a guy sitting there with a pistol on his hip. He was obviously just a hunter, local hunter. Had his backup revolver on his hip. Kind of neat, kind of Wild West, kind of the way I like it. Anyways, yeah, coming up a hill. Maybe my LTE will come back on. But look at these colors. It's saying I've got 30 hours, to Tyler, Texas. That puts me there Sunday night, and then I got to work Monday night. So it's Friday today. A lot of driving just to go to work. So when you got to deal with a bureaucrat or someone that's used to making appointments and stuff like that, I lived in Alberta, and I used to get called out to work, which sometimes would be 10, 11 o'clock at night, and go to work. And that going to work involved a 16-hour drive while stopping at the shop to load on a kit. And then once you got to work, rigging in and possibly working 12, 24 hours. Pretty crazy. But I'm too old for that crap now. And to be honest with you, with the way the economy's been and everything, forcing you into being contractors and stuff, I'm making the amount of money I made 20 years ago. And being a dad and a father to my children, husband, I got to bring the money in to keep the machine going. But it's not been easy with the tax structure and whatnot. I think I mentioned it for you guys before. I don't know where you guys measure success at. For me, money is about buying time, and I'm just looking to get time, and hopefully, access to better medicine and also, vacation time, taking my wife to some warm places. So when cretins like Andreas Antonopoulos call X a scam or Ponzi or whatever he did, it kind of gets personal for me. I didn't mind him, but the thing with a lot of these people in the crypto world, there's another one there I never really followed too much. I think her name might be Naomi, maybe. She did a thing with Edward Snowden a few months ago, or maybe a year ago now, who knows, but they are hanging on his every word. It was kind of interesting in that I got to get past this guy. He's giving me an opportunity to pass him, but right on the blind hill. Not really my favorite. There we go. See you later, buddy. Yeah, anyways, this Snowden thing, and I can't remember, at the time he tweeted some tweet that actually moved Bitcoin. Some Dragon Ball Z or some kind of that animation the younger generation likes. Anyways, I thought that was kind of weird. But as far as they were kind of hanging on his every word, and I read Snowden's book. I have an Audible account. I downloaded the book, the Audible, and to be honest with you, being a guy that's been paying attention to that kind of shadow stuff, there wasn't much in there that was really new. If anything, off the top of my head, he kind of struck me as just a, I guess, millennial maybe, or I don't know what his title as far as generation goes, but someone that he had his eyes on. He was thrown into a job pretty fast, and he made his way into the security relatively quickly, and then there he was in a position where he was able to compromise data, and he did, out of conviction. I don't, and I'm sure there's definitely lots of, I know there factually, there's lots of branches of the government that are doing things that are illegal. So, I don't blame him for that. I'm not sure about hanging out in Russia, how much better off they are. I have friends over there that like it a lot. So, but I also worked there many years ago. I might talk about that sometime. What else? Okay, so I'm a Gen Xer. I'm old enough to remember when there was no caller ID on the phones, when people thought you were crazy when you told them that their phones were being listened to. But I had the inside dirt, and a lot of people reported on it way back when. The stuff that Snowden was talking about, people knew about that. Industry insiders. I had a friend that worked at Nortel, told me quite a bit about it, how it was done, how the U.S. would farm out spy work to Canada and vice versa, because some of the spying was illegal, all kinds of stuff like that. So I think we are in a situation where, I don't want to go total crypto. That's a narrative that's come up in the Hex community, and I agree. A cashless society, to me, just reeks of what I learned in Sunday school when I was 12 years old about one world government full of no way to buy or sell unless you support the system of the replacement. Not down with that. Anyways, hopefully we're gonna do well with Hex and DeFi, and grow our wealth and protect our families. Just have a good life. That's where I'm at. That's what I'm hoping. And it's not just hopium. I mean, Hex has already generated life-changing wealth in my life. I'm still working though. I don't want to draw it, and I got a lot of it locked up anyways, but no regrets there. I'm gonna be doing some emergency unstaking before a big payday, and restaking longer to get the better share rates. I am 100% die-hard believer in the product and the technology and the contract and the momentum and the will that's been put forward to push Hex. And there's, for all the doubters and the haters, I mean, if you think Richard Hart is going to dump his bags on us at 0.004 cents, you guys are crazy. He's in for the long haul too. Anyways, shout out to the Hex kids. A little ramble there, a little shot at state of Maine, my neighbors, my province. Appreciate you guys. I'm looking forward to when I'm going to be able to do a lot more of this and a lot more professional. And listen, I got some good feedback on some of those videos I made, and I agree, some of them are pretty good. Some of them are kind of cringy, and I just throw them out anyways, because the ones that were better, I had more time to work on. It hurt my back, and I was stuck. And a couple days there, I ran out a couple that I thought were really good. And so if I have time, I got time. I can do that kind of stuff. But right now, it's about work, and then isolation when I'm not at work. And typically when I isolate, I'm in an area with horrible cell phone connectivity and no landline internet there. So there I am. Yeah, it's pretty in here, man. This is cool. I might just do this little video log journey of checking in here, different spots along the way, and yeah. And if you guys post any questions in the lower link, then I'll gladly get to them. As far as like my channel goes, Yoden was a nickname I got when I was a kid, or younger, anyways. And I'm just gonna do a little blurb about onboarding boomers. I had a conversation in Canada. We just had Thanksgiving weekend, and I was talking to my uncle, and you know, he'd asked me about Bitcoin before and stuff like that a few years ago, and he was mad because he didn't get into it. But you know, hey, hindsight's 2020, and I told him Hex is it right now, and if it's not for him, he can lock it in for his grandchildren. Throw it out there, 15 years, boom, done. Big money. Anyways, I have no problems talking to my friends. I'm in family, trying to onboard them. If they pay attention, I've put in a lot of time already helping people, and because that's what I believe it is. It's helping people. And thank you, Richard, for making this smart contract and unleashing it on the World Wide Web. Amazing thing. And the Hexicans, all the guys putting in the work, the software people, you know, just you guys, you know who you are, the Telegram people, the guys making the charts, the young guys, the old guys, the soy boys, the army boys, whatever. Everybody is doing a good job. And realistically, this is the kind of people I want. As I said, Hex is a very positive thing. 2020 has been an ass kicker for so many people, and